When did your ex realize you weren't crying about the breakup? Raphael and I were that couple everyone roots for. I'm known for my ridiculous positivity, the girl who finds joy in traffic jams and rainy days that pisses normal people off 3 years in, and he still looks at me like I hung the moon. We cook dinner together every night, dancing to terrible music. His friends say I'm the light of his life. I've never been someone who cried, ever. It started with small things. I canceled movie night to help my mom with something. Raphael offered to come. I said no too quickly. The next week, I was staring at my phone during dinner, even though I used to preach about table manners. He asked who was texting. Just my mom, I said, slipping it back into my pocket. My hands were trembling. 2 weeks later, I was crying in the bathroom at his birthday party. His sister found me, mascara everywhere. I blamed it on work stress that definitely sounded like a lie. She told Raphael I was acting suspicious. After that, he started watching me closer. He noticed I wasn't eating much, not singing in the shower anymore. When he surprised me with lunch at work, I wasn't there. My coworker mentioned I'd been taking long breaks lately, coming back with red eyes. He started talking to my roommate, Ulissa. She admitted I'd been crying myself to sleep. He confronted me that night. What's going on? Are you seeing someone else? The question broke something in me. I sobbed harder than I ever had. I couldn't catch my breath. He held me, but I saw fear in his eyes. Just tell me what's wrong, he begged. I opened my mouth. I almost said it, but then I remembered what's been keeping me quiet this whole time. His dad. He went through 3 years of cancer, Raphael holding his dad's hand in hospice. Raphael not eating for weeks after. Raphael telling me that watching someone die of cancer broke something in him he was still fixing. He's in therapy now, finally healing, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't make him relive that nightmare. My mom had maybe 3 months. The doctors were clear. I'd been driving her to chemo every Tuesday and Thursday, the days I told him I had meetings. The experimental treatment she was doing wasn't working. She was getting weaker. Yesterday she forgot my name for 10 seconds. Raphael was still waiting for an answer. I wiped my face. I don't think I can do this anymore, I whispered. It wasn't what I meant to say. I meant I couldn't do this, watching my mom disappear while pretending everything was fine. But he heard something else. You're breaking up with me? His voice cracked. I was about to correct him and explain what I meant, but then he said, my mom was right. She said you've been distant since you visited your parents last month, when we got the diagnosis, when the doctor said aggressive and limited options. When my dad collapsed in the hospital parking lot. I'm sorry, I managed. It was all I could say without lying or telling the truth. Raphael stood up. I deserve someone who actually wants to be here. Someone who isn't checked out. Each word was a knife, but I took it. Because he was right, I wasn't here. I was in oncology wards and support groups and medical trials. I was Googling survival rates at 3 a.m. and planning for a world without her. He packed his things. 5 minutes to erase 3 years. At the door, he turned. Whatever's really going on with you, I hope you figure it out. I nodded, tears streaming. He thought my tears were about us, but it was about the text I just got. Honey, can you drive me to chemo tomorrow? Dad's too upset to drive straight. I heard the door slam. 2 months later, Raphael ran into my dad at the grocery store. Dad looked exhausted, buying saltines and ginger ale. The same things Raphael's mom used to buy. They stood awkwardly by the soup aisle. So how's she? Raphael asked, trying to be polite about the breakup. Taking it day by day, Dad said vaguely. His eyes lit up. The breakup's been hard on her too? Dad looked confused. Breakup? No, I meant everything else. What everything else? Dad studied him. She didn't tell you why she ended things? He only mentioned that I said I couldn't do it anymore. Raphael, she's been driving her mother to treatment every other day. Raphael's stomach dropped. Treatment for what? Dad's face went white. You really don't know. She protected you because of what happened with your father. What happened with my father has nothing to... My dad motioned him to stop talking, that he was wrong. Her mom has cancer, Raphael. Raphael ran out of the store before Dad could say another word. I opened my door to find Raphael standing there with 2 bags of groceries.